Hi, I got a question from one of my Patreons and I felt to answer it publicly because it's an important one. It's really a very important one, and you may have this question and afraid to ask it, so you're not getting the answer to it. So who am I to keep this answer from you? So the question is, most of us feel energy in some way or another, but I also hear it. Do you hear energy? Do you know if anyone else does? And then there was something like, it sounds like a humming fridge. So that's how the person perceives energy, through hearing it. In this case, it's a humming fridge. It could be Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. It could be a whistling sound. It could be a voice speaking. Others, they feel the presence of beings. Others see beings, see colors, like aura, for example, see shapes. Others smell things. Others taste things. Then there are those who experience combinations. Then there is the possibility to have from time to time visions, like memories. They look like memories, or it looks like you're living it now, and you realize like, oh, but now I'm back here, but I just was over there in that country, in that time frame, past, future, present, present maybe. Um, I experienced that, for example. Or it's also something, the way I experience generally, it's just I know. I just know what's going on. I can feel it somehow, but it's something I cannot really describe how it feels when I start moving because it's in my body, but then I just know what it is. Like I know what to do, I know where to act, or I know that person is good for me or is bad for me, that situation is good for me or bad for me. I just know what to do about it, how to deal with it, or then just to wait, or then to take that step. There are so many different ways. My first reaction would be like, your five senses can be used to transmit the message. And they often are, but you're not focused on them, you're not aware of them, you do not create enough empty space around us to actually be able to feel. Generally our mind is like blah, 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 blah. Your mind may be doing it right now and you try to understand everything and all these questions. Yeah, but what if, how, wherever. Yes, we have quantum physics, so anyway, you can feel energy from the other side of the galaxy, the other side of the universe, the invisible part of the universe. If somebody would go there or is there with whom you had something at any time, that person can communicate with you. I transmitted energy to a friend of mine who was all the way in South Africa doing a cycling race. And my friend felt it, gave the boost, and my friend could finish the race. So distances are irrelevant. This is quantum physics. I mean, quantum physics is a primitive scientific way of explaining what's happening in the universe. Relativity, Einstein, for example, is an even more primitive way, and the Newton way, like force of attraction and gravity and stuff like that, is the most primitive way. And actually, gravity has still not been explained. I mean, they say, but is that, yeah, but they didn't explain what gravity is. They just say what they see that gravity does. But we still don't know what the hell is gravity and how it works. We just know the effect of gravity. And even there, we're like, yeah, but in certain specific circumstances, it works completely different. And it does this thing that we don't understand. Yes, because we have no clue what's going on. Because our mind is way too small and simple to make all the necessary calculations to understand it. But in here we know. So some of you may have experienced that at a certain moment during a certain act, being in a certain state, they experienced expanding indefinitely and enveloping the whole world and literally being aware of everything. Science cannot explain that. Oh, it's a hallucination, blah blah blah, it's chemicals in the brain. Yeah, right. That's literally like looking at a computer and say, yeah, electricity is going and there are these capacitors and that's what's happening in the processor, and then it goes to the graphics card and then through a cable to your monitor with photons, blah, blah, and that's how you see. Yeah, you seeing me on the screen is not me being literally on the screen there. I'm not on the screen. You're not seeing me. You see a translation of me. But we don't see from each other, or most of us, we don't see the full other person. We don't even see the full ourselves when we look in the mirror. Because there are multiple dimensions that our eyes cannot catch. Actually, fact is, we only see a small part of light. The visible spectrum of light is very small compared to the invisible part, the infrared and the ultraviolet. Radio waves, that's what light is. So, however you experience it, however you detect energy is fine. There is no right or wrong way, there is no better way. But what can help is to be connected in here, to be at peace, to silence this part up there and to ground, be calm and relaxed. And that is how you can know in your own unique way what to do and when to do it. And that is the definition of wisdom. True wisdom is knowing what to do, when to do it. Not to know it before, not to know it after. True wisdom is knowing in the right moment what to do, which can be doing nothing. It's also doing something, it's doing nothing. Just like abundance, abundance is having what you need when you need it. So wisdom is knowing what to do when you need to do it. I hope this helps. I hope this answers your question. Listen to this video again after you start doing the exercise of breathing for a while, and then unpause and start listening again. Unconsciously just let it play on the background and just focus on your breathing, and then you'll know. You may start to see or hear or feel things that you didn't hear or see or feel before. Enjoy the experience and feel free to share with me. Have a wonderful day.